Alrighty guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Alright guys, these guys have definitely sent in their reinforcements. They got more coming. So all we can really do guys is try to hold these guys off as best as possible. But it's going to be a very difficult task, but I'm up for it. They don't call me the Supreme Master for no reason, baby. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. I had decided to move forward on this map a little quicker. As you can see, I done sped it up because we about to get this new game rocking. I'm in the mood for it. I'm ready to get my army set up. I've been saving up resources. Remember, guys, I told you, there's nothing wrong with getting the game going already so you can start acquiring some resources, because that's going to help you when you start a new game. You don't want to start a new game with nothing. Come on now. That means you ain't putting in no work. So get on in the game, get you some resources, get you some gold, play some games. If you need to learn how to get gold, somebody asked me, oh, you must be using, somebody wrote this to me. They said, how do you get so many troops? You must be using credit cards and stuff like that. No, I don't spend any money. The only thing I do want to support the game, so I do buy the premium membership, because that helps you as far as when you start getting these large armies. It does help you in that situation, and I already discussed that in some of my other videos, why it's important to go ahead and get a premium membership. And it also supports the game. But as far as buying gold, and no, I do not do that. But I do play games that allow me to acquire some gold. And I made a video showing you guys what games those were and how you can get a lot of gold just by playing some of these real simple games. Alright, so we're trying to close out Arrowhead still. That's becoming a daunting task. We are being attacked on all sides. And so, and we have Pennsylvania on the inside, trying to play slick. So we got a lot on our hands, but we're going to run through it and we're going to talk about it. And but yes, my members, you guys will get first dibs on those games, so be ready. I don't want to say it's going to be this week, next week, because I still have a lot of content that I have to get together. So I don't want to overload myself, because when we get a new game going, you want to be focused. So when we get this new game, I hope that will be a game that you guys can focus on and dedicate some time to. So, but the way I'm going to set it up, if you're not serious or if you don't have the time, it'll show up anyway. So we'll work it out. Now, over here, guys, what I did was I sent a lot of troops over here, and I sent a lot of resources, and I'm still building some resources here because it's enough water separation here where I know the airplanes can't fly here. My main thing is those airplanes. You can't fly airplanes from here. You have to swim them over. So that gives me more protection to say, okay, I can at least fortify this area for a little while. Eventually, I'm going to probably get overran to some degree, because you just got all this eventually will be taken over by their coalition. But for right now, I can really slow down their progress by maintaining this area here, because you can't send airplanes. You have to the airplanes have to go through cargo ship to get to this area. So thought I would point that out. You have to know, after you play this game long enough, you'll learn the different land masses. Like if you don't, you have to know some places airplanes cannot travel through the air, and that's important in some situations. As you can see, I'm still integrating inside of Pennsylvania's provinces, because at any moment I expect that snake to try to make a move. He probably don't want to do it now, because he's powerless right now as far as me and him is concerned. But eventually I'm going to get him out of there, and he knows it. Any questions, any concern, leave it in the comments. Again, if you don't know what's going on, go back to part 1 and work your way down. It'll all make sense. Most of my ships, I have to be very careful because there's so many submarines in the water. So I have to watch out for that. There's a lot of subs in the water. I'm sure y'all just seen that. That's another group coming that I gotta be concerned with. As you can see, if you look at the map as a whole, let me zoom in a bit, and now we're dealing with this. This is Hamar. So now he's bringing those troops here. So just more for me to have to focus on if he decides to make landfall. But this coward running like a coward when he could be assisting if he was really on my team, which I know he's not. So Valencia is using his airplane to kind of try to clear that area out. So, and that's what you're supposed to do with airplane, guys. They cleared areas out. Very effective. But the good thing is that was already calculated. Now, I want you to pay attention, guys. Do you notice I'm being attacked here, right? By Hamar. Why isn't Pennsylvania assisting me by attacking him here? All he has to do is move up a little bit. Or why does he feel he can come make landfall here? Now, he finally moved those thousands that was sitting here, guys, and he's moving them here. He's not worried about these guys taking them down. Why would they let him just come across in peace without bothering them, without doing anything to him? Why does he have that kind of confidence? I mean, even if you made a deal, why would I go across the seas where this man has a whole navy sitting here? Because you know good and well you guys ain't nothing but some coward, snake, scoundrel, bottom of the dirt, crawling cowards. But that's okay. Because the Supreme Master, I told y'all I was going to expose these guys. I told y'all this. And I know some of y'all sat back and said, I ain't really seen it. But now you're seeing it. And you're going to see it even more. It's going to get even more egregious. I'm going to teach you something about this game so when we get our game going, we know what kind of snakes we're dealing with. And there's nothing they can do about it. You're going to see how they try to silence me in a sense. But they can't silence the Supreme Master. The truth is just the truth. And people can make their own assessments and their own opinion about what I'm going to disclose. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back at you.